All right, we're back in.
We're about to get a hot take.
You know how the Dragon Prince kind of has like a slightly 3D art style?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't like shows like that.
That's fair.
Like that,
Yeah,
like Ruby, or like any like CG animation. Like, I can't.
Who are we fighting? Oh, we
Can't do it. It just kind of like makes me not want to watch it.
So I agree with you on the prospect of when I look at those shows, like trailers for it.
Yeah.
I'm immediately like, oh, I'm not gonna watch.
Yeah,
this.
like aesthetics alone. Like it was not.
Yeah, like there's a new like Tron show, or not new, but there was like a Tron show that came out that was it was like the art style of Tron Legacy, but it had its own unique like 3D animation. And I was like, I don't like this at all. It just looks kind of gross.
There's something about it just doesn't jive with me.
Yeah. Ruby's great though. Mm-hmm. Ruby has a nice blend of that, like, 2D anime, but on like, that 3D scale, I think works well.
It's very well animated. It's just
at least after season 2, it's well animated.
I mean, that makes a little sense, I guess, because I only watched the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They were working on like a very much shoestring budget.
Yeah.
At the very beginning of that show. So that's why the episodes are like 6 minutes long and they look like that.
Looks, man, season 1 is. I just always look at their skin tones and they're just white.
They're white, yeah. One of the things that I pay attention to, and like when I go back and rewatch the first season, is the background people.
I was gonna say the background.
They're all just black silhouettes because they couldn't be bothered to.
That's like watching season 1 of an anime, or like a 12 episode anime run or something where all the background people are like white, like that. They didn't even try, just like what they're doing. You know, love that. Did I just fuck that up?
Nope. Did you
hit a button?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Should have opened that
Yeah.
thing at the top.
We'll
of the
find
stairs.
out. Let's do this.
Yeah, I never watched more Ruby. Someone made me watch the first 2 seasons, like put it on while I was there, and I watched them. But then after that, I was like, yeah, I don't really feel inclined to watch.
See,
more.
that's a bad way to get somebody into a show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's like whenever. So I have this like small pet peeve, personal pet peeve, where people play long YouTube videos around me.
Oh, that's the worst. I have a video to show you, and it's like 20 minutes. It's like, God, what?
Even if it's like 10 minutes. Like if your video that you're showing me isn't like a minute and a half to 3 minutes, I'm like immediately disinterested. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna like it. I'm probably gonna be like, oh wow, that was great, but just in that very distinct moment, I'm just like,
yeah. I'm the same way.
Yep, me too.
But I understand you want to share this thing that makes you happy with me, and we can both be happy, but I'm not happy right now.
You can go down. Nope, go down the stairs.
Oh, I thought.
Am I gonna get you out of here? Great. So you're gonna go up the ramp that's on the other side there.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, so that switch just reactivated that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have locked Gyrovagan for other people.
Oh, good. All right, I saved the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you save the world. Congratulations, you beat the final boss. It was that switch.
Good job, Bosh.
Bask.
Bask in my thugnificence.
If they ever make a game that's like
Ever?
Sword Art, would you play it?
They do totally VR, dive in, your consciousness is melded into the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Probably would play
discussion.
an unhealthy amount.
Dude, absolutely. Well,
Does it have
I would have to
haptic
think.
feedback? Like you get a whole suit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's just your consciousness.
Oh yeah,
is in.
yeah.
You don't need
it's
the
like
suit.
It's like hooked to your nerves because
Oh,
anime.
It's like Matrix style. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. That would hurt, wouldn't it?
To me, I have to put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have like an addictive personality, but that's it. I'm in. Like I'd be fucked, and I gotta wonder if I like am willing to do that to myself.
Yeah.
I feel like that would cause a lot of issues. With, with,
absolutely. It would like ruin the world.
Dude, like therapists would make a killer. Like just like a killing. They would.
Or just so many people would just live in that world and never come out of it. And just
Well, right? Like I mean,
get sick in real life.
How would you feel if you were in this fantastical world that treats you like a hero and that you're powerful.
And all your friends are there.
Yeah.
You're all playing together.
And then you have to go out.
Yeah.
If it's anything like my MMO experiences, my friends won't be there.
Yeah, right.
I'll be playing
No, I agree. All my fucking friends are going to be playing. And then they're going to level up because I'm like, guys, I'm busy. I have like stuff to do. And they're like, don't worry, we'll all play together. We'll all play together. And then fucking I'm in. They're level like 60. We'll power level you. I'm like, I hate this. I'm not playing the game.
I would have the exact opposite problem that I have in MMOs where I get the game and we're all playing together. And then I play 20 times more than everyone else. And then they come back and I'm a god and they don't want to play with me anymore.
Dude, no. You know what's gonna happen? We would all agree to play, and then we realize we all fucking suck because we'd be fighting giant monsters. We'd be like, ah! Like we'd be terrified.
Yeah, but it'd be awesome.
We would all never do like the hunting fighting quests. We'd all be like traders. Like you say that
yourself.
until like a thief, just like really well rendered human being walks up to you and stabs you,
It's true,
and you see like blood or something, and you're just like.
Yeah.
Or maybe the opposite. Maybe then you become so desensitized to violence that you go out and you beat people up in real life.
That's how you become a true tank.
Dude, being a tank in those games would be horrifying.
Awful.
I know.
It would be awful. Tank busters would be the most. Oh god.
Yeah,
See, I think
right.
that's the thing though. They wouldn't operate like MMOs. That you could not play like they wouldn't play like an MMO.
Probably
Like,
not.
like-
Unfortunately.
The aggro system would probably work in a way, but I can't imagine with you have full free movement. Like, could you imagine that game, right? But everybody is like in a circle around. I need to save, but I'm gonna save again. A circle around the boss and just like and just beating the shit. Like, what would stop me from being like, hold him down? And I like full Nelson. The fucking like dragon knight dude, and he's like, "Hey, what do you?" And then you just like punch him in the gut.
That's why bosses would have to be really big so you could do.
Yeah.
But I think I don't remember if this was in the Sword Art show, but I know it was in the light novel where they would.
Why do you know this?
Because I read the light novel.
You read the light novel of Sword Art Online?
Of the original, like first.
Oh,
The
okay.
quickest way to get back at this point is just to
Teleport.
teleport. Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna be walking all across Evilise.
Ah, you're right. All right, sorry.
They had a system in the game where you would like pick your weapon at the start, and then you would start with like a skill for that weapon, and it would make it so like you have free movement in that world, obviously, but when you use the skill, it would force your body in the movement of that skill, and then like as you like played the game and hit more things with a sword or whatever in your freestyle, you would learn skills that acted in the way that you played.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then, like, when you mastered them, you could just use it and it would force your character, your body to, like, do the thing.
See, that makes sense in the terms of like how people looked so unique when they fought.
It was cool. That was a cool concept.
Where am I going?
Balfenheim.
Bolfmeinheim. Oh,
The port of Balfenheim.
Yeah. I mean, it would be interesting, and
Yeah,
it'd be
that'd be
nice to, actually cast magic.
Yeah, right? I feel like everyone would be a wizard or something.
Yeah.
If it helps your back, I can just put it closer.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
I
I am not an invalid yet, Colby.
Chocobo. Hi, what do you have to say? Me and the mates will have to make us a pretty girl.
Oh, I thought it said make us a pretty girl.
Me too. Threw me off. I forgot.
Wow.
Gil was a turd. Final Fantasy X. Missed that
It's
game.
just the ocean.
The whole game's the ocean.
Imagine going to the ocean in real life. Final Fantasy.
That's how it. So I might be going to Hawaii next year.
Yeah.
For my training
That'd be
stuff.
pretty sweet.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Ah.
The beach Hawaii. Final Fantasy X. They almost hit me.
Just post a bunch of pictures. It's like label every single one of them Final Fantasy X.
It'd be ellipses. Final Fantasy X.
And then the island gets attacked.
Oh, Destiny Island. Hold on. We just changed
I
games.
didn't say Destiny Island. I said the island.
So the island gets attacked, like
Yeah.
Destiny Island.
Or like
Like Final Fantasy X.
Okay. Good talk.
This
Yeah,
guy's been
good
running for a while.
Dude, they're all just carrying their
That's the
sacks.
same guy. That guy too.
So many sack runners.
They need like a wagon. Oh my god,
Yeah,
another.
they do.
Hi, I'd like to talk to your boss, please. Enter the mans.
He's going.
governor.
Oh, he's coming. He's delivering.
It's all letters. Everybody likes to write each other here. They can't speak.
What?
Ships in the water. Send fishing dories if need be. I care not. Glossair engines are as good to us as sky to a fish. Leave what boats have foundered. I want souls saved, not driftwood.
We don't know what you said. You talk too fast.
Our armada ran afoul of bad water near the Riderana Cataract.
No.
All engines
Bad
stopped
water.
a sudden. Becalmed. Trouble with a mist thick as death, it seems. Those seas are yacht. I expected airship trouble, not a fleet foundering amidst the waves. Tell me of what happened in Girovegon.
Nobody
From the lay of
replied.
your eyes,
Nobody was
I
like,
measure
"Oh
all did
man,
not go
that's
well.
rough, buddy."
Terrible, yeah.
They were just like, anyway.
Was he false, as I feared?
Yes, but we may have caught a glimpse of his true intent. We may now know what it is that Sid searches for.
A Glock.
A
So
mythical
the
weapon.
de-affected leathersack was only a fragment?
The
These Fury I know not and care to know even
AK-47.
less.
If we strike the Suncrest with the Sword of Kings, no new stone may be born. We say the Suncrest is the source of all Nethicite's power.
It's
If
very
we might
refreshing
break
and
it,
delicious.
The Dusk Shard would be as a thing lifeless. As for the manufactured Nethicite, who can say?
There is another way. We used the treaty blade to cut a new stone from the Christ. Use that to fight the Dusk Shard and the manufactured stones.
Would you like to know the best use of Nethicite? Will or nil, I'll tell you. You pick it up and throw it away.
Either way, we have to find
we
the Suncrest
recycle
first,
here,
right?
sir.
Don't we? Across the sea, and in tower on a distant shore. Read this?
Familiar words, Vaughn. I saw something of the sort written in some documents I chanced upon during my
You just
visit
like
to
tell
Draclaw.
Vonnie plagiarized.
The Naldoan Sea, the Riderana Cataract, and the
I
Pharaoh's
saw your
lighthouse.
works
I
cited,
sent my
bitch.
fleet to fish out the truth behind these words, and caught trouble.
Then proof is ours. This lighthouse on the Naldoan Sea is the tower on the distant shore. The strong mist that becalmed your ships is a grimmer yet clearer sign than any we might hope for. The Suncrest is there.
All well and good, but how do we get there?
Boat.
Those seas are in yacht, as I recall.
It's not like I have an airship.
Try putting this one in your ship. 'Tis a skystone made to resist yacht.
Yeah,
More spoils
that's
from the
convenient.
Draclaw labs, is it? Why not use it yourself?
That's just the thing. My ship's a Bergerben model. It will not work. But should it fit the Strahl, she'll fly in yacht.
Hate when that happens. I put a new
Pants are
radio
too
on.
pink to
Lady
fly.
Ash,
Put a new radio on my
I
car
will
and the
accompany your Highness,
2010.
if you do not object.
Was it
I
wrong
am in
model?
your care.
Couldn't Bluetooth
But
it.
tell me
Awful.
one thing.
Damn.
Exactly what's
Why do
happening.
so
Yeah,
much for
pretty much
us?
the same thing.
The Nabudis Deadlands.
Nabudis was your home?
No.
Nay. But I will forever burned in
Nay.
my heart.
It's where I grew these sideburns. Oh, you joined my party?
As a guest.
Nice.
You've got a guest.
Can I take his gear? Oh, EU, have you heard all ships at the Ferris foundered? Thankfully enough, it was just as the fishing stores came home.
What is he?
Set out straight away. What? What's he?
He's a mole man.
Raz. Yeah, I guess he is a mole man.
Riderana, the great Ferris at the bottomless cataract. No man baffle him would willingly go there, so off are we warned as children. But Relis is no man to baffle him. There were many against his expedition, but here ye do delve here. You made for a great Pharos. Places in oh, I think it's a different person. I did the same voice of two people.
No.
That's you, Lucas.
There you are. The repairs on the Strahl are complete, Kupo.
Wait,
You can leave whenever you want from the aerodrome.
before you switch this camera angle, look at who's that? Rockin', the guy with the long hair. Look at like the thong string he has on his pants. Just call
what the hell?
He does. Oh my god, it's like tied.
What the hell? Dude, he doesn't need a belt, he needs new pants.
That was funny.
I want to see him trip. Koopa. Ow.
I'm an engineer, but I'm also very clumsy.
Smart of fortune, the new stone should ease your journey considerably. Now you know the way. Pharaoh said the tower. I don't know whose voice is who anymore. Render on a cataract. I don't know these people. Take care, Kupo. Oh. Alright, so we have to go to the lighthouse with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. It's gonna be a rough story arc.
That was such a weird movie.
Good movie.
It was good, but I don't know that I know what I watched.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I think it's, once you watch, you read one little, I think, synopsis.
Yeah, that's true.
Final Fantasy
Should watch
X.
it. It's a very strange movie.
Yeah. Movies and I don't get along.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oddly enough, they're too long.
Huh.
But too short at the same time.
Because you can't stop a movie.
Right.
I guess I know what you're saying.
I know people who are like, I watched like half this movie, and then the next night I watched the rest. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I can't do that.
I would never
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I have to be in the correct mood to watch a movie.
Yes. Same.
I prefer shows because I can get to know the characters a little better.
Yeah.
I'm the same exact way. Like, Nicole will only watch movies, but I'll mostly only watch series. Because, she thinks series are too long. She's like, I don't want to, binge something. I don't want to, spend...
I get that.
I don't want to watch 24 one-hour episodes,
I get that.
I'm like, but there's so much more stuff in those episodes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of movies. I'm a sucker for kung fu films.
Yeah.
So I will watch those all the time. But
those are great. Those are a romp.
Yeah.
You don't invest yourself in them. That's why. The way you do in a deep plot.
Yeah.
I have a hard time watching good anime. If I know an anime is going to be good, I won't watch it because then I'll get really attached to the characters and then I have to say goodbye to those characters. It has a deep resounding effect on me for 2 to 3 days after I watch it.
Like Steins Gate has now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in that funk, and part of me is I wish I never watched it, but most of me is damn, I fucking love that.
That was when I finished the Battlestar Galactica, the 2003 series. I immediately went out and bought myself some pity ice cream.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I need this because I am in a terrible mood right now. I think you gotta find the
one for
the Moogle dude.
Moogle.
I think I've very rarely gotten that feeling of man, I wish there was more of this. Usually I'm satisfied with an ending. And I'll be like, okay, that was good. But I know it's happened a couple times, but I can't remember with what series. Maybe Cowboy Bebop.
I just get sad, man, when I realize I'm never gonna see these characters again.
Yeah.
That's just it's a little death.
Yeah, I suppose.
All right, where's this fucking Kupo at? Oh, it's a whole section. No, there isn't.
Nope. He's yeah, okay. So if you go towards the entrance on the left hand side.
There you.
Oh, I thought he was over there. Oh.
Perturba, Arcades.
Maybe it's the private one.
Yeah,
this lady.
Makes sense,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, for me, definitely Battlestar Galactica, which if you guys haven't watched that, you absolutely should.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Cataract.
Yep. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, actually. The finale of that show, I am not ashamed to admit, brings me to tears every single time.
Blew your mind, just
Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's the perfect ending to that show.
Can we real quick appreciate the fact that we're in this freaking airship again?
Yeah, you're finally back in the airship.
After leaving it parked in
the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, in the second dungeon or third dungeon. Whoa, this is cool. Okay, hold on, I'm down for this place.
It's the
Alcatraz ass.
The Pharos Lighthouse, which is a dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah. This is cool.
It's also the Ridorana Cataract, which is a raid in Final Fantasy XIV.
Whenever we're in this airship, it reminds me of Jade Empire. Because you get an airship.
Played that game?
I love that game. It's one of my. I remember streaming that game.
Oh, that game is so good.
It's one of my favorites. I played that game so much when it came out, and then more recently, not recently, maybe 2 years ago. God, that game is so good.
It's so good.
Going back to play it now, it's very dated.
Is it tough?
It's a little tough.
Yeah.
But and it's very exploitable. Like it's really easy to win fights in that game.
Yeah.
But it's very
on a
good.
distant shore.
Go play BioWare's Gem.
And about
Jade
its
Empire.
Yeah, it's great.
peak, a
And
piercing
remember BioWare?
mist.
Yeah. Rest in
Rip.
peace. Mist. She said it.
I always get
And in
excited
that
when people
mist,
play these games that I thought I was the only one who
sun
understood.
waits.
Jade, yeah, nobody talks about Jade Empire, but like they're always like KOTOR,
Your words
KOTOR.
still
Yeah,
sound
and
KOTOR is
KOTOR's-
great.
Yeah.
But
Pray you reach
Jade
your answer.
Empire,
Jade
man.
Empire.
The
I got to punch
Suncrest.
people.
The PC version is great because it added the
And?
drunken boxing.
Should I choose
I have it on PC, but I haven't
revenge?
played it
Yeah,
yet.
it's
What
bad
then?
though, drunken boxing, because it doesn't
Then your
scale.
woe shall be your
You
own.
can't level it up.
Oh.
It's like a special companion throws wine, and you pick it up, and then you get drunken boxing. And it's
That's
like really
weird.
strong when you first get it,
If
but then
something
it quickly
untoward
just.
should
That's
happen to
weird.
me,
Yeah.
You're taking the straw.
Do either of you remember the game Advent Rising?
Untoward? What's this about?
The name is familiar.
I
It was a
am the
game
leading
for
man.
the
I
original
need to do something
Xbox.
heroic.
I think no, the 360.
Don't
Is
worry,
that
Launch
the-
of
I'll show you how to
360.
fly him.
Advent Rising, is that the card game one? Or the card battle one?
Nope. It's like a third-person action game.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's about like the overdone concept of like you unlock 100% of your brain and you can do all this stuff. It's like that.
No,
Only
no.
it's like Mass Effect,
Oh.
and you get like psychic powers.
Oh, I think I do know
and
this.
stuff. It was. I
I've never
liked
played
a
it
lot.
though.
It was really fun.
I just had a thought. Like, what if like the game wasn't recording audio,
Yeah.
and then we had to go in and like dub it ourselves?
We have to do all the sound effects.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really funny.
It's like what's the term for it?
Oh, Foley?
Foley. We'd have to Foley the whole
Yeah,
thing.
I would love that especially if we master it. So like we do all like the ha, but like we're really low in the background. So as we're talking normally, you just hear like
All the healing sounds.
So this would be the end of my adventuring day.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, look at that.
It's called the Deathclaw. What could... Oh.
The giant
oh boy.
bug.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, I was not. Wait.
No, you're fine.
More Mirandas.
Vivian's.
Oh. Oh, I forgot Boy was here.
Yeah,
Wow,
he
he
got an extra-
sucks. Look at his health.
Oh, you're
Oh, he
right.
hits pretty well though. It's harder than mine. Dude, I just didn't get like tapped. A suit of Charger Barding.
I think that's... No, I think that... Yeah, no.
Wrong game.
Wrong game. I think that's light armor? For Vaughn, I think.
Okay. I like his hooked swords.
Oh, putrid breath.
Virtual breath. Sorry.
Do you ever just randomly get in the mood to watch all 3 director's cuts of Lord of the Rings?
No.
No, I don't.
I do. I'm one of those people.
I think my roommate Marissa has watched The Fellowship of the Ring well over like I would argue like 500 times.
How?
It's like her favorite
Damn.
movie of all time.
I mean, it's a
She
good
just,
movie,
She just
but
puts it
it's so
on all
long.
the time and just has it. Like
It's so long.
yeah.
I've
she
watched
loves it.
I've watched the trilogy quite a few times. I'm not nearly that many times, but like a handful of times.
Yeah, they're fun. I haven't seen them in so long.
They're very good. They hold up.
I remember once Corey and I did we skip it was like so I think I've skipped school like twice in my entire life. And
What a goody two shoes.
and the second time
And here I am like, I've never done that.
I've done that quite a few times.
and the second time we like woke up in the morning. His dad was at work. I went over his house.
Yeah.
And we watched all of the Lord of the Rings, like director's
Wow.
cut and everything throughout the day. Like it was ridiculous.
I think the second Lord of the Rings movie came out when I was in 10th grade, 11th grade. And me and my friend's dad said, skip school, we're going to see it. So I
Nice.
just went with him to see it.
I think I've told this story on Keep Tappin X before, but the first time I skipped school was my friend Matt, Corey, and I. And I was the only one who drove at the time, so I picked everybody up in my purple PT Cruiser,
Yep.
and I called it the Maroon Falcon.
Oh, jeez.
And I was so scared I was just paranoid the entire time.
Really?
I remember we got McDonald's and like we stopped in a parking lot, and I was afraid like a cop would like drive by and be like, "Are your kids in school?" So I'm like in my seat. Like this, like eating, like down low, so like no one can see me through the window, and I'm just like, oh man, and we just fled to Corey's house and chilled out there. They were like napped or some shit. It was not like glamorous or anything.
I never skipped school until 10th grade, until I started going to Cranston West.
Yeah,
and then I skipped school a lot.
Yeah.
Like
and now you're making a killer on the stock market. So
yeah, you know. Yeah, I know I've told this story before, but one time me and my entire computer tech class skipped school.
Yep, that's so crazy. And you went to the mall, right?
We went to the mall.
Yeah.
And this kid Boris in our class, because a cop came up to us and was like, "Hey, shouldn't you all be in school?" And this kid Boris in my class was like, "No, they're all my kids." He was like the only Hispanic kid in our class, and this cop was like, "Yeah, have a good day." We were like,
yeah,
right.
Dude, that cop was not getting paid enough. Was he a mall cop or a cop?
I think he was like a mall cop.
Oh,
yeah,
like, no way, he didn't give a shit.
He didn't care. It was just funny.
Oh my god.
And we've like went to breakfast restaurants in Cranston and like took every table because our entire class was there. Like they're just stupid things.
Yeah,
like
those.
that.
Yeah. What am I gonna do with these people? What time?
That time.
Okay, a couple more minutes.
I kind of like this area.
How much will you give me if I run into that?
A penny. I don't have a penny. Joke's on you.
There's a penny in that cup.
It's your penny.
Yeah, but if you take it, you stole it, and it's yours, and you can do it.
You know,
that logic is unassailable.
I'm gonna start bringing Marvel figurines here and putting them there,
So
then you're gonna think it was me the whole time, and it wasn't.
Yeah, so what he's referencing is on my shelf, there are these weird, I have no idea where they came from. One day, I looked on my shelf, and these old Marvel figurines, like little tiny, like they're the size of your finger,
Like a few inches tall and like made of metal.
and they're not. Yeah, some of them are made of metal, and some are just plastic. And there's no theme. There's like the Thing. I don't care about the Thing.
There's the Thing.
There's Doctor Doom. There's Magneto, who I really like.
Static Shock.
Wolverine.
Is that one, or is that a hieroglyph?
It's a hieroglyph.
Okay.
And
Doc Ock. Yeah.
I have my suspicions. I'm pretty sure it's Blake who did it.
Who would have them? That's the thing.
That's what he got them somewhere. But the thing is, I know it's Blake because every time I fucking accuse it of him, he giggles like a fucking schoolgirl. He's like, nah.
Pretty funny.
And I'm just like, and he always denies it. The only other person I could think it's Corey.
I've never seen Corey do it. If he does that,
exactly. I don't think Corey would do that. Like I think he's too vain. He would tell me that he did it. He would admit it. Be like, yeah, it was me. You know.
Yeah.
I don't. He's not subtle like that.
But I can see Blake doing it, but Corey is way more likely to have those. So,
he is. He very much is.
But I'm gonna start doing it.
I'm gonna set up a hole. I'm not gonna know like whose figures are who.
Yeah, I'll just add
to
it.
This trap. No one will trigger it.
Oh,
I trigger. Wow. Okay.
No one would trigger this.
I've never been so happy to be wrong.
I feel like Deathclaw is the name of an enemy in every game.
Yeah. Well, I know like Fallout. And that's it. Every game.
Every game.
Cassie. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Aww.
Well.
Hit you with that disease too.
Hit you with that bop.
Owned.
At least I have red ass.
Red ass?
Red ass. Hot ass beat clap.
God, seltzer is the worst thing.
Nah, seltzer's the stuff. If you like seltzer, you're just wrong, man.
I don't get why it's so popular.
It's like flavored water too. Can't. Nope.
Yeah, flavored water I don't like either. It leaves a bad aftertaste in my mouth.
Oh, you know what else? All right, so I was telling these guys. I'm telling the audience now. I was telling these guys about my really bad day. You know what also made the day real bad?
What?
So I got food at David's from a place called Mac City. It's like mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, hell
I got
yeah.
a sandwich.
Mac City is
and
the best.
I ate half the sandwich there. I brought it home and I put it on the counter.
Yeah.
Brushed my teeth, and then went to bed.
Oh my god.
And it was like a pulled pork mac and cheese sandwich, and I woke up. I was like, no. So half a sandwich and my onion rings gone.
How was the sandwich?
It was fine. I actually didn't taste a lot of the mac and cheese. Just tasted like pulled pork.
Oh, should have gone just the mac and cheese.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
But man, I just
if you stream Netflix on if you stream
I see what I did. I circled
on
around.
Twitch now, you get 10 years jail.
Wait, if you what on Netflix?
If you stream Netflix on Twitch,
you get 10 years in jail.
What the hell?
Could you imagine being the judge on that case? Wow, you like looking at a piece of paper like, what did you do? Like, I had a watch party on Netflix with my friends.
it's part of the COVID relief bill.
Yeah, they did a bunch of weird stuff.
It's a part of that bill. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
Man, politics suck.
Yeah.
I have to get rid of. Is she not diseased anymore?
No, Redis got rid of it.
She's oiled.
How did Redis get rid of it?
He used a serum.
He just has them, man.
Well, good for
He has serums in his back pocket.
Alright, let's just go right through this. Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, well, you know.
I mean, I feel like that's against terms of service anyway.
Oh yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
I don't know who was doing that to begin with.
I'm sure people were getting away with it.
Oh, you know what? You know who technically was doing that?
Who?
The Avatar crew. They just had it in a tiny. Had it in a tiny square because it was meant to be like 3, 2, 1, everybody.
Yeah.
You know, that way everybody at home could join.
Yeah,
as well.
I guess that's technically streaming Netflix on Twitch.
Yeah. Faith. What is that?
Faith is increased magic damage.
Got it.
It's like bravery, but for magic.
Understood.
Did you think they would have some sort of rights to watch it since they were in it?
No.
But I know that they wouldn't, but you would think that they would. Should,
Nope. That must be. I wonder how it feels to be an individual who's cast as a character. For instance, I'll just use an example. Matthew Mercer voiced Leon, Kennedy from Resident Evil, and then to be replaced.
Yeah.
Not for any Jesus. Not for any particular reason. Listen.
Oh my God.
Listen, Mac. Not for any particular reason. Yeah, nice. Oh, I should have had Von Steele from it. Didn't even think of it till now. Would you feel like offended? Like, would you be hurt by that?
I think it would depend on a few things. It would depend on how attached I was to the character, and it would depend on how much work I have at the time. If I didn't have a lot of other work and I was attached, I would be very offended.
You'd be like, I'd be very offended. Dude.
I'd be like, give me the job. I did that character. Don't replace me. You know? But in your example of Matt Mercer, like, obviously he has every job.
I mean, I wonder if it even mattered that much to him, considering he voices a billion people. He's pretty set, you know?
What's the last, like...
Ah!
What the hell?
There's some traps over here, guys.
He killed everyone.
Just touch the crystal. Just touch the crystal. Was that
Can you
right?
get to it without dying?
That was the most insane trap I've ever seen.
No, that's
because it was more than one.
Oh.
That's like a legit good question. I don't know if I should like. This is the final boss.
Yeah, just res him. Just
res Vaughn and then have him use Libra.
Yeah.
You're right.
That was amazing.
That was the dirtiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Dies.
Vaughn's like, what the hell?
He just spawns on a trap. Ah! Where are they?
Oh my God! I would have died.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
That's dirty.
That's sadistic. Ah! Wow.
Dirty tricks.
I think I would have been salty.
Yeah.
No, I would have laughed. Honestly, I think that would have been really funny.
Yeah.
That was good.
Damn.
I am so glad you ran into that.
There's like 40 traps. God. Play that back at 100 times speed.
Oh. Just thinking about it in slow motion.
I want 100 times. So it'd be like,
Sure.
a sweep.
Oh, you got a sweep.
A
You
sweep.
do have some equipment for
all right.
Vaughn as well.
We're gonna
Waddles.
update our boys and then see you on the next episode.
I'd see you.